Hi again, everybody. Welcome to Wingman Wisdom, where today is going to be sort of part two of what we began yesterday. And I'm going to kind of get deep in the weeds. Sadly, most people will not watch this video. That's too boring. But I'll guarantee you this. If you happen to have a problem with your RV manufacturer, your RV dealer, you will wish that you would have watched this. Now, I've also heard that you have to, if I have a problem, whatever the problem happens to be, that I have to pay to get the problem fixed. In other words, if the dealer was supposed to fix it, didn't do it, and I went out and had to spend $1,500 to get it fixed, I can only sue for what the $1,500 repair was, and I have to make that repair before I can even take them to court. Is that true or false? Partly true.
It depends on a lot of things, one of which is what the warranty in fact says, because there are a lot of warranties by, in fact, the big manufacturers. A couple of those have in their warranty what they call a backup warranty, which essentially says if they can't get it fixed, then what you have a right to do is find somebody who will fix it, and they have to pay that bill. But of course, when you go to that independent repair shop and you tell them this hasn't been fixed, they're going to tell you, well, that's covered by warranty. Then you're going to say, yeah, but the factory couldn't fix it. And then the independent shop, the guy's going to stand there, he's going to scratch his head and say, well, if they couldn't fix it, what makes you think I can fix it? You know, I'm not going to be able to do what they couldn't do. So that may not get you anywhere. There are some problems, however, that you can take and get repaired, or you can try to repair them yourself and run the risk of losing your warranty. I say don't ever do that. Pay somebody else to fix it. You can do that. Quite often, though, you have to notify the manufacturer you're going to do that, and you intend to send them the bill. Some of those warranties say that you have to get their permission up front before you get it done, because after that, they may not have to pay you at all. So you take a little bit of a chance. So what you need to do is document the fact that you tried to get them to fix it, and they either could not or would not get it fixed. Then document the fact that you told them that you were going to go pay somebody else to get it fixed, and you expect them to pay you back for it. Then document the fact that you've got the repair done, and this is the bill that you paid. Then document the fact that you sent it to the manufacturer and gave them a reasonable amount of time to actually send you a check and pay for it, and that they did not.
Ron, I got to tell you that this is so, it's such good information. But I know there are a lot of people that will watch this video and they'll say, it's just too, it scares me. And they're going to be scared to death. Well, most RVs are not lemons. They may, all of them require work. Most of them are not lemons. What would you guess if you just had to give a range of the new motorhomes that are coming out? What percentage of those that are being produced, sold today, do you think are in the quote unquote lemon category? Or do you not even want to answer that question? That's fine if I'm being too nosy.
I can tell you my own opinion on that. From what I have seen over the years, and from what I keep hearing every day, and what we keep getting contacted about, you can basically figure that when you buy a brand new RV, how you buy it is going to make a very big difference in whether you end up with a lemon and whether or not they take care of you in short order or the long order. And what I mean by that is being careful, checking it out, inspecting it before you sign to buy. And then if it's got a problem that pops up after you bought it, you have to become the complainer. You have to be the one who will walk in the showroom, talk to your salesman and complain about it. The one who will show up having made an appointment and who's got a list of the defects that they give to the serviceman. Okay, you got to do your homework, so to speak, and then you got to go through the process right, so that if you do end up with a lemon, you got the best chance of getting out of it. How many even percentage-wise are lemons? If you buy an RV that costs less than $40,000, whether it's a towable or not, and they're almost all towables at that price point, and it's brand new, then I personally think that you probably have no better than a 50-50 chance that you will not have significant defects with it. No. If you buy an RV that's motorized and it costs less than, I'd say less than $250,000, then you probably got a 1 in 4 chance that you're going to have significant defects. Are you going to have less significant defects, problems? You're probably going to have that no matter what kind, no matter what price. You're probably going to have that.
There's a lot of people that are looking at these Class C motorhomes, which are they're beautiful. They've got all these amenities and they look really great. But I hear that there's a lot of those with issues. You know, they're priced less than $200,000, sometimes 120, 140,000. It's still a lot of money, but in the overall scheme of things, it's not that much money. And you're saying that those Class Cs, there may be a 1 in 4 chance of getting one that ain't very good.
That's, I think, all of them regardless. But if you want to look specifically at the classes, you got your Class A, the big jobs that are motorized.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got your Class B, which are on the smaller ones. They are essentially sort of like the FedEx trucks that you see running around, the UPS trucks and whatever else that are a little bit longer maybe and converted into an RV. But they start with a rather solid frame and chassis and all that jazz. Then you got your Class C and the Super Cs. Out of all of those, and whether it's a park model or a towable or whatever else, out of all of those, in my experience, the Class Bs are the most reliable. And the reason, I think, is because they start with what is a time-tested, really good chassis in the first place. And there's less to build on it that can go wrong. So they tend to be better quality than the rest of the pack.
Now, it's important to note that Class Bs also, as you probably know, are much more expensive than other types of RVs. And that's why, generally speaking, they're pretty well put together. But what Ron said was so sobering to me he said 50% of the new RVs that are sold for $40,000 and below, which is pretty much towables, 50% of them will have a significant issue. Even if he's wrong, even if it's only 25% of RVs, new RVs that are sold, will have a significant issue. Is that sobering to you? Let me know below. Now, I know that there are a lot of people right now that are wanting to buy an RV, but because of fuel prices, the war still going on in Ukraine, the economy is in, who knows what's going to happen, skyrocketing inflation. They're sitting on the sidelines. That tells me this is the time to do your homework. Yeah, if you're on the sidelines, study, read, watch videos, think, go to a dealer. It's not crowded there. Just tell them, hey, I'm not going to buy, but walk around and look at units. Go to campgrounds. Do your homework. Take advantage of this time when you're on the sidelines. Try to stockpile, if you will, some cash. Figure out how you're going to do your financing if you need to get financing to buy your RV. But if you're waiting to pull the trigger on a new one or a used one, now is the time to do your homework. Now, if you have a question about RV lemon law, you have a topic that you would like for me to discuss with Ron Burdge, I certainly wish you would let me know. I promise I've got a big, long list of questions and topics, and I will put your note on that list. So you can either drop it in the comments below, or if you click on the word more down at the bottom of this video, that will open up the panel. It'll give you links to everybody, a lot of people that I do business with in the RV industry, including a link to Ron Burdge's website. If you think you might have a lemon RV, you can go there, click on that link, and you'll learn an awful lot of stuff, and it's absolutely free. So let me know. Let me know what you would like to hear discussed here on Wingman Wisdom. Thank you so much for watching. And by the way, I'm going to put the phone number up on the screen. Right here. This is the phone number to leave me a voicemail message 24/7. I want to hear from you. I really do. And your call might be the subject of a future video. Again, thank you for watching. I'm most grateful. I'm Alan Warren, the RV Wingman. Be safe, have fun, play nice. That's right. And don't leave your good manners at home.